Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to do my birthday mani. I got fun things I want to do. So let me start by telling you what I have on my nails. So I have different colors because I have a different image I want to put on the ones like to have the sparkle. So this one is LA Colors Glitter Vibes Jelly Cute. This one's pretty opaque. If you were going to get any of these, this is a good one to get. This one is same thing, LA Colors Glitter Vibes Jelly Bella. Also a good one to get. This one may be my favorite. Um, it looks blue and it is blue, but it's got kind of some other colors in there and it kind of reminds me of one of my Maniology polishes, but it's really pretty, so I would get that one as well. Then let's start with this one. This one is also in that collection, LA Colors Glitter Vibes in Jelly Sweet. This one's really pretty, but this one does not show up well. It's basically a clear with some glitter. So I ended up pulling in this one, which is basically the same thing almost. This one's LA Colors Mermaid Magic Mermaid Kisses. Just a different tone of pink. And I feel like they both have the same kind of blue glitter, except this one's got a bit more of the blue. They both have some of the, I guess I'm gonna call it pinky purpley glitter, but this one's much smaller as to where this one has like some larger pieces of it. Like there, you can barely see it because it's blending in with the color so much. Um, But this one was only a little bit better, not a whole lot, but I had to basically build it up with this one. So this one I would have passed on, except if you were going to use it as a topper. I do think it'd be a very pretty topper, especially over a darker base. And then this one was this Sally Hansen Ring Pop Smelling Like Summer. Same thing. It's very pretty, but it did take some building. Therefore, I had to pull in this one, LA Colors Mermaid Magic Turtley. They're again very similar, both pretty. Um, but yeah, it took me some time to even build it to this. But this one again would be more to me best as also as a topper. And then this color, it's very pretty. It's LA Colors in Rockin' It. I feel like I kind of had to work fast with this because it was almost like I had to just swipe and go because it was like it started to kind of dry in a way. It was weird, but it is a pretty color. But I got several things I'm wanting to do. So again, tomorrow's my actual birthday, but I have learned a long time ago, don't put off till tomorrow what you can do today because it never fails. Something comes up and it messes your plans up, right? So I'm going to go ahead and do it today, and I'm doing an 80s theme. So what I've decided is I want to do some of my favorite characters that represent me, my personality, things I'd love. Um, so I thought about doing several. But then I was like, okay, that's too much. So the ones that have glitter are each going to have their own character. So I'm going to have four characters. So I'm mostly going to be working with this plate from Sugar Bubbles SBX 016. Um, so first I'm going to get this image, which is the little Pound Puppy image. And I did a Pound Puppy Mani, but I really loved Pound Puppy so much growing up. So I do want to get this one. So I'm going to use Maniology Straight Up Black B171 for the pickup. And it has two images, but I was gonna do both, but I don't think they're both gonna fit. So let me do this one, and this one's gonna go for on the green nail. But I will be reverse stamping. And I don't like that pickup, so I'm gonna redo that one. I do remember last time, don't remember if it was this image or another image, I needed to swap a different direction. So let me try that. I can work with that. Let me get this extra piece off. Okay, and I ended up taking off a piece of the heart, so I had to get it again anyway. That's all right. Got it now. It's funny because it's actually trying, or not trying, it's getting the bottom when I scrape it and then pick up, and I got the extra pieces, it's getting those fine. But this one's like fine line, so I guess it's having a bit more trouble. Also, I decided to wait like 4 seconds before picking it up to give it a minute. I don't want it to dry into the lines, but I wanted it to maybe, I was just trying to see if it'd help. And it did get it better, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so I also want a My Little Pony. Um, I think I'm gonna go with this one here. And I do plan on doing a My Little Pony mani separately from this, but that was also one of my favorite things. And if you watched my show and tell video, you'll know I have a picture of them above me. Okay, okay, got all the extras off. Too cute. Okay, then we're gonna come up here and we're gonna get strawberry shortcake. Actually, you know what? Let me get this one beside it. It's her and her little cat. Is that what that is? Or, oh, is that a bunny or a cat? Oh, it is the cat. I was like, why does it? Because it was her hand. But I'm also going to be doing a separate mani with her, and I have a plate for her, another plate. So we have different images to use. So that one will be coming as well. But again, she was one of my favorites. And who guessed it? We're gonna get Rainbow Bright. So we're gonna do this one, which is why I picked this shortcake because this one is only part of Rainbow Bright and this one's only part of strawberry. So I decided just to go with that. Now I do have the plate that Nail Friend sent me, um, gifted me, but I figured I'll just go ahead and use this image here. I haven't used it yet, so let's do that. And this was the only plate I had that had her on there. But y'all know, like I can have them all because I just enjoy it. And the other plate no friend gave me's got different images, so it's got her friends on there and everything. You know what? Actually, I messed up on on one of them. I'd forgot because when I mentioned I was gonna do a whole bunch different characters, and I ended up downsizing. This was one I decided to take off because I need to have my pink Care Bear. Because when I was little, I loved Care Bears, still do. And the pink one was I had the stuffy of it. Um, so I have to do that. So my apologies. We're going to do that one instead. But this one, it can still go on the green nail, but this one is a layering part, so we can do this right here. And this is Care Bear Classic dash 02, and that one is from MoYou London. Okay, so let's do the sitting down one because I think it'll fit best. And I'm going to try Mineola Juice Pumps B463 for the pickup for this part. Get this bottom thing off so I don't get that on the nail. Because I'm trying to think how am I going to do, I think I'll do it right here. Okay, and then I'm going to take Manology's B170 for this part of the layering. Now we could have just picked this up and just reverse stamped it. But I figured since it's there, we'll try it. Extra pieces real quick. Okay. So I think for the rest of it, I was thinking of doing like a dark pink, which would be pretty, but at the same time, I don't know, because the eyes are going to be dark pink. I don't know. Now I'm back and forth again. You know what? Let's go ahead and do, yeah, a pink tone. I should have actually picked up even in a lighter color of pink and then did this one as the outline, but that's okay. I'm gonna see if this one will show up or not. It says Miniologies Viola B303 and see if that'll show the outline or not. Because her little nose is pink, so I don't want it, I don't know. It's like I wanted her eyes a darker tone, which I could just dot them later. So I may just do that. Let's see if we can make this work. Taking off extras. I always tell you guys that so you know what I'm doing. Okay, this is the hard part. So if I get quiet, I'm having to concentrate. I definitely got off on that. Well, part of it is on and part of it is not. Hmm. I may just touch that up with my brush. And that is what I've decided to do. I'm going to try to salvage this. And this is one big reason I do prefer reverse stamping versus the layering. I mean, a lot of people do it just fine. I just am not great at it. But a lot of times I can get part of it, just not all of it. So I don't know. So I'm going to do this. Then I'm also going to put a dot for the ear area in white. Okay, and I did the little the white dot. I'm gonna try to just dot on for the eyes. And that's terrible. Okay, I'm certainly not happy with that, so I have done a redo, and thankfully I didn't even have to re do all the layers for this color. So I took this brush, dipped in acetone, and just was a first I was able to kind of get scrape some of it off. I know, I'm so sorry, but I did. And then finished off with that, and it did just fine. So I told you friends before, I leave in mistakes. So I'm not taking and redoing this or anything, so you know what I've done. But what I am going to do is we're going to reverse stamping because I'm just better at that than I am the layering. Now I can sometimes layer, but most of the time I'm not great at it. So we're going to just go to this part and we'll end up reverse stamping. Therefore, I'm going to go do the lining of it in pumps, and then we'll color it in a um, lighter pink because I want to be happy for birthday nails. Don't want them to look bad. And I'm not, oh, I missed his foot and redo it, or her foot. I am not a professional. I'm just like all of you friends. It's just something I enjoy doing. All right. Make sure I get her fit this time. Don't know how I missed it. Okay. Much better. So she's gonna go chill over here with her friends. Okay, so we're gonna start with the first stamping the pony. Also, I do want to do a whole nother Care Bears mani because I did like a St. Patrick's Day one with the green one. We did Grumpy Bear for Nail Friend's birthday, but I also just want to do like one that's all the Care Bears. But I was looking at this image and the pony has a horn. I thought they was all ponies. Now I have a plate coming that is basically the My Little Ponies, but with horns. But look, okay, because I need an 80's pony. I don't want the newer generation, because I grew up with these ones. So I was looking at a picture of just different colors. Look, this one here has a horn. I don't remember them having horns. Do you guys remember that? That's interesting. But what I'm thinking is I want to do different colors instead of, I don't want to do I want colorful hair. So I think I really would like to have a pink pony. So I'm going to go with Color Vibe Cherry Blossom. Oh my goodness. Why? I think it's okay. I see a little tiny heart there. It looks like that's all it took off. I don't know what part that was. Goodness. I tell you what, friends, I've been having a time. But it's okay. We're gonna go work with it. If not, I would have just had to repick it up, and it's fine. Oh man. So I don't need it super opaque because I can see through it, but I'm okay with that for this. So I want colorful hair. So I want to do Kenny MoYou 939 for part of it. And tell you just had like stressful things going on. So that may be part of me messing up. And I'm trying not to be emotional. So but I do always like, I want to be honest and everything with you friends because sometimes going when I'm going through something, it does, I guess it does come out, on your art or whatever. Hmm. So I also want to add one more color because I want it to be fun hair. But on a side note, well, this was a bad time for the emotions to hit. My goodness. But I'm just human, and things just happen. But uh, yeah, and I'll get to that story. I'll go to a yellow. I think that'd be pretty. So pure as showstopper, of course. But on a better note, my husband was kind enough yesterday, because he'll be working tomorrow. Um, he got me a cake, and y'all know if you watch my channel, I love cake, and I'm like, as long as I got me some cake for a birthday, I'm fine. I don't know why I just put that much. I'm not focusing. Um, So I'll have to show you guys a picture of it. It was so pretty and it tastes even better. And then he also cooked me dinner. Like, yes, anybody come cook me some dinner. 'Cause I don't like cooking. So if my family cooks for me, I'm all for it. So that was nice. don't know what this little thing is down here. Is that supposed to be part of her hair? Oh, no, is that her tail? I don't know. We're gonna make it yellow. I don't know. Okay. For the round frame, I'm gonna come back to the little horn. I'm trying to decide what color I want it. Just for the round part, I'm gonna do Kenny Mayo 924. I'm gonna do the little side banners in a different color tone. And then the middle, I'm gonna leave because this can come through for that. And I have to be honest, I was sitting here thinking and debating if I should just scrap this video, but because I love to do this. It was just, again, um, I just didn't, like I said, just hard, stressful things going on, but I didn't mean to be emotional in the video. It's a nail channel. Come on, Jen. But I mean, I am open and honest here, so it is what it is. So I do apologize. So I don't know. We'll see if I get. Because I was like, well, then I'd have to. Yeah, I would have missed all the pickups and everything if I restarted. Like if I didn't redo all that. All right. Trying to decide if I want this top piece in a different color too or not. No, I think that needs to be gold too. Okay. Okay, I think for the horn, we're going to do Kenny Mayo 938. And also, I want to show you guys my coffee mug still. So that's got to come sometime as well. And I think us and some of you guys are switching, going back and forth. We're bouncing the storms around because we got storms coming back through. Not today, but they're supposed to be coming. So, because some of you have mentioned y'all having the storms as well. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm also doing the banner, obviously, in that color. Oh, those little hearts. I should have done those in something different. It'll be okay, though. Oh, missed a spot right there. Okay, so strawberry shortcake. Her little strawberries on her hat are deeper tone than the rest of her hat. So let's go to Color Vibe Pink Haze. And this one came up. Oh, that one's pilling up. Yeah, just a pinch more. It's all right. I'll still work with it. I have to make sure I have enough on the very tip of it so it doesn't do that. In that one, I was tapping too much. Okay. Then for like the top of her little dress in her eye area, I'm gonna go to Color Vibe Whiteout. And once again, I did accidentally get too much polish. I'm gonna try to save what I can. So her dress, this little middle portion of her hat and this little strawberry on the top, except for the green part is red. So we'll do LA Colors in Maryland. Um, I like to still look at pictures just to make sure I get my color tones correct. So I will show you guys the picture in a minute. So let's do the middle first. Then the little strawberry up here. Because the others are pink. This one's red. And then her dress. And I can't tell if this is her arm or part of the dress. Because the picture looks like it's her dress, but something looks a bit different on it. Let me look one more time. Okay, it is the dress, supposed to be the dress. It's just the way this looks makes it look more like just her arm. Okay, so I've done her hands and her face color off camera. I missed a piece of her little dress showing right here because her little kitten is also with her. So for face and hands, I did Sally Hansen Instant Dry and Instant Coffee 138. Okay, the green on the strawberry, I'm gonna do Maybelline Tropic Talks. And I feel like her hair, it's a tone of red, but it's not really this red. It's kind of almost mm, it's close to an orangey red. It's just a different tone of red. So I'm trying to decide what to use for that. So let me move this and show you the picture I'm looking at right now. So her hair is a bit different. So I'm trying to decide what color I can use. I think what I'm going to do is mix a bit of Candy Mayo 952 with that red and see if I can't fix it. I do apologize. I had to take a phone call and the polish was drying, so I had to go ahead and apply it. So I did do that, but it was right here mixed together. It's a bit different than her dress tone. So for the rest of her hat, we're gonna go to Candy Mayo 934 because it's a light pink. And then her little kitten, uh, I need to look that picture up because um, part of him looks a little not picked up very well, but that's okay. We're gonna work with it. I don't remember, I think he's pink, but now I can't even remember. So definitely gotta look that up. I hope you're all doing well, friends. And so her little kitten is pink. It looks like the newer generation one has a red nose, but this one, like the 80s one, is still just pink. So it looks like really actually it matches the same pink as the hat. So let's just do that. Yeah, I'm really excited to do the mini that's gonna have her. Let's look at it. Oh, that's cute. Oh, it made her hair. Now this side it looks it made it look brown. Hmm, that's interesting. I thought it looked fine from this side. I see the red tone, but this side it looks brown. I may have to add something to it once I get it stamped, but we'll see. Okay, Rainbow Bright. So I'm gonna use that same purple I used for my little pony hair to do her little star here. I don't feel like it's not showing up. That's why I'm tapping. I feel like this brush, it catches it right above where actually need it to. Okay. You know, it'd be a good idea. Like, I noticed because I'm always having to add more acetone to my little dish here because, it evaporates. Like a little pump thing that, like, you pump it and it'll let it out versus having to keep pouring it. That would be a great idea. Okay, so let's go ahead and just do her hair in the yellow. Um, and then I gotta leave room for her bow. Her hair is actually kind of a bit orange, but um, I don't really feel like I have the best color. Well, okay, so this is, I'm looking at a picture. So it kind of does in this picture like this. It is kind of more yellow toned. By the way, I do have that doll. I'm gonna have to take a picture and put it in the community post for you. But my old doll, my 80's doll, her hair was more orange than the 40th anniversary doll. So it's fine. We're just gonna make it work. I couldn't believe when the 40th anniversary dolls came out. I was like, oh my gosh. And I tell you what happened was my mom had saw it and but she didn't get it. She took it, sent me a picture, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want it. Please get it. I'll pay you back. And I don't remember what happened. I guess she was already gone or something. So it was funny because, or maybe she told me about it. It was just weird because my daughter actually ended up being over there at a later, same day, later time. She took, did, de- She's the one that she definitely took a picture. And I was like, oh, I want it. And she had also already left. And I said, oh, I'll pay you back if you can get it. But basically, she didn't get back to it. So anyway, the husband ordered it for me. And I'm trying to make sure of what's the hair and what's her bow. That's what I keep looking at. Um, and I was so disappointed, guys, when it got here. They did not, it come from Amazon, but I guess a third party. They did not wrap it correctly. And it was bent and it had a tear. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. But I tried to fix it the best way I could. And I did not feel like dealing with the whole sending back process. I should have. Oh, I was so upset because the box is part of it, right? But anyway, I do have her. So anyway, I thought that was super neat when they came out. And also, he added me by the way, I'm going back to that purple for her bow. He added me a coffee mug, and like I mentioned, I collect coffee mugs. So I was super excited. She's one of my favorite ones to use. Now, some of you also told me they come out with the gym doll 40th anniversary, but I didn't get that one. Oh, I missed a piece of her hair down there. Okay. I did that little piece of hair right there. So now I'm back to Sally Hansen's instant coffee. I'm trying to figure out. It looks like I guess she's holding a ball in one hand. Can't really tell what that is. Now hers is going to take, some time because her little outfit is a rainbow. You know what's so funny? I'm sitting here looking up the pictures and I had forgot for some reason. I actually have this as my screensaver for the 80s. Huh, I just thought it was fun. I just wanted to, I don't know. I just wanted to have it. Okay, so her straps are red. Well, part of her little strap. Oh, goodness. I had another phone call. So now I got to refocus what I'm doing. Okay, so for um, the other sides of her little dress, I'm going to use LA Colors in Neptune because it actually comes out more blue toned than it looks in the bottle. It's weird. It looks like it's going to be purple. I had to glue that top and now the glue dried and now the pieces are coming off. My bad. But it is, see how it's more blue? Isn't that weird? But it looks purple in the bottle. So, do these and then the middle. Make it a little bit more for the her wrist area. That's blue. Still confused what she's, I don't know if that's, I don't know what that is. Okay, so for the rest, it's got some yellow, some red, some green. So I'm just gonna start with red and we'll just go from there. Oh, okay. I couldn't remember where I placed it. So let me do this piece of red too. Okay, now we'll do some of the yellow. You put the yellow in the middle. Oh, I got way too much. All right. It'll be okay. Okay. Y'all like how I say that all the time? It'll be okay. I say that, what, 200 times each video, probably. Okay, for the green, we're gonna go back to topic talks. I think one thing is I know there's other things I need to be doing, and now I started rushing myself. Okay, so here we go. Deep breath. Calm down. Everything will still be there, right? Always the things to do. Okay. I'm gonna have to push this piece over. I'm just gonna use my nail because I accidentally went over too much. And then, oh, this piece too. I'm gonna go ahead and put that green there as well. We'll do it on this one. Okay. It almost looks like she has a book, but there's something else there too. I can't. It looks like a kind of like a ball. So let's just treat that as a book, the bottom part. So I'm just gonna go to LA Colors and go bright. I was looking for my other color. Now I can't even see it. So this will be just fine. So whatever this other thing is, we're just gonna go to Kenny MoYou 937. Okay. Yep. I love her. You know, if I'm thinking about it, I bet you that's got to be part of her hand. But it looks like something else. It's not shaped like a hand, but the way her arm is turned should be her hand. So I don't know. I may have to do something with that after I've stamped it. Well, at some point I bumped you guys because you was crooked and I didn't even realize it. So I'm sorry about that. Okay, got my little splatters that I could clean off of there. All right, now I have Color Vibe white out, back out, and I do still gotta add the little rainbow to the tummy area after, well, I guess I'd have to do that part after I've placed it down. See, I'm trying to remember. Uh-oh, I mixed green in there. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I think for the rest of her, we're gonna do the Color Vibe in Cherry Blossom we used earlier. I'm thinking I need to pick up more of that color. I know I tried to get a couple of colors last time I went that I just like them for this, but there wasn't as many options. So this may be one I did try to get and they just didn't have it. I mean, pink typically isn't, you can pick a different pink, but some of them to me have certain very specific tones that I just like to use. So I wouldn't mind having this one again. But I'm sure as many pinks as I have, I've got something close. All right, so I'm just going to place this all over the Care Bear. Then again, we'll come back to the applying the little rainbow on her tummy. I'll finish and come right back and show you. So, and I also feel like a lot of my generation kind of like what do I call it? Like connected, I guess is the best word to put, with specific cartoon characters. And I haven't really noticed that with others, like, but I'm curious, maybe I'm wrong. Like, do y'all see that with other generations as well? Or like was that just I mean, because we were like that's what we had to do, we didn't have like electronics and all that like they do today. So like our cartoons and stuff was where we got our entertainment and going outside and all that sort of a thing. She is cute. Um, that pink seemed to bleed a little bit through the white, and I think I didn't wait long enough to let that white dry, but it's not terrible. And once I get the rainbow down, it'll be okay. Also, so like 5 years ago, if I wouldn't have worn like a, say, Rainbow Bright shirt, I would have been like, oh no, I'm too embarrassed. And now I'm like, whatever. So I got me one. I have actually all of these. I have me a strawberry shortcake shirt, Rainbow Bright, Care Bears, and My Little Pony, just because they make me happy. So maybe I am starting to get to the age I don't care. Bring it on. Okay, so she's for the purple nail. This My Little Pony. I was trying to decide how I'm placing her because the banner kind of goes off to the side a bit. Also, my bad, y'all. I'm using my Maniology Sticky Base Coat B384 to apply the images. So I do use this on my nails, not my nail tips. And I'm going in the order of which I reverse stamp them so that because the other one's not dry yet. You know, maybe I should have done the bigger one for her, but that's okay. I kind of want them in a similar spot on each nail so they're more even, but I've got this fly pestering me. I don't know why they like to come in the videos. Okay, I forgot I do need to try to, I'm gonna touch up a little bit if I can with the red on her hair. Just gotta take my time so I don't mess her up. It's not a real big deal, but it's enough to make me want to make it more of her tone best I can. So I ended up adding a bit more to this side, but still not showing up great, but that's all right. Okay, then Rainbow Bright is gonna go on this one. Of course, she's bigger than the my little pony one, so she'll come down a bit more, but that's all right. Oh my gosh, I said it again. My bad. Oh, I got a piece of fuzz on there too. Okay, and then Cheer Bear. Still got to do the rainbow, and then I got something else I want to do. I know, I'm so sorry this video is just gonna be so long. Okay, so now going back to this plate, and we're gonna get made in the 80s. I said, oh my gosh, I have to use that. Um, gonna pick up with Manuality Straight Up Black. I'm hoping, I kind of actually wanted to turn it sideways. Typically I'll do it like this way, but I really want to do it sideways this time. So, I don't know, have to see if it'll fit or not. And I don't even have to color it in because this color will look nice to come through for the background. Okay, let's try to put it in the middle. So I'm going to do this also on the other one, and I'll be back. Okay, and still yet, I'm not done because if you watched my Glamorous Nail Essentials video, the flakes in there, I said, yes, we got to have the flakes on these nails. Okay, but I'll mention to you, I couldn't get it open. And I was like, what the world? Okay, so there's a little piece of tape around it. So if you do get these, keep that in mind. You gotta take that off first. So I was looking to see which color is gonna work best with this color because obviously I want it to show up right. And some of them have a blue or teal cast to it. This one I think is going to work the best, show up the best. So we're going to go with it. And this one is BKR-06L. Okay, so now I got it open. I know I should be putting a piece of paper under here, but I don't have one right beside me. And I also don't want it to take away from you guys being able to see. But this one's got all kinds of different colors. Really pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'd also got this from Glamorous Nail Essentials. I'm just going to use it and see if we can't apply it. I'm just going to do one at a time. Um, And I am going to use my sticky base coat because when I looked it up, it was just like you just need a just any kind of a doesn't matter. Anything, it wasn't very specific. So I'm just gonna try it and we'll see. What was the other thing I was fixing to say? Oh, these would look really super pretty over a, oh yeah, look at that. Over a dark base. Oh, the flakies, they are getting everywhere. That's okay. Okay, they're getting on there. Yay. I'm just gonna put them the way I want them. Oh, that's so pretty. Also, smashing them down. Oh, it's definitely not showing up on camera the way I see it. I'll have to show you guys in the community post. Okay, real quick, something crazy's happened. I don't know why or what when it happened, but my 80 come off. It just rubbed right off. Don't know at what point. So I'm gonna fix that and be right back. Yeah, so that's really weird. Never had that happen before. So I've been applying all the flakies. I'm gonna turn my lighting down here in a minute and show you, but I gotta finish this one now. But I'm still doing it the same way. Just putting it on my this with the sticky base and placing it, and it's doing just fine. That's fun. And I know my pictures, honestly, in the community post, they suck. I tell you what, I don't know why. It doesn't matter what I do. I try over and over and over, and they just don't turn out good no matter what. And I can't figure it out. No matter, my old device, new device, nothing matters. But I do have an Android. So I don't know. But I know others that do too, and theirs turns out fine. So really upsetting. So yeah, I like that flake a lot. So I didn't forget about our Care Bear. I need to fix that. Oh, well, you know what? I'm not seeing a rainbow one. See the others, but it has this big rainbow. That's not gonna work. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go with the heart. So I'm gonna do the double heart. And I'll just pick it up in pumps. I don't know what's got the others and not the rainbow one. Okay, so for the nails that have an image, I'm going to go ahead and do my smudge-free top coat, B382, pardon me, and I'll be right back. So for the rest of them, and then when these dry, I may use a different one because this one is Salon Perfect glitter gloss top coat. So I definitely want to use it for the ones that have the flakies. And again, I'm going to try to turn my lighting down here in a minute, but I'm going to put this on and I'll be right back. Okay, and I did go ahead and decide just to use these for the rest of them. This is definitely a thicker top coat. So as you can see, is it's not moving super quick, which is good for, which is probably why it is for glitter, because I definitely need a thicker one to keep the flakies held on. So that is what I did decide to use. So let me just show you first, and then I'm going to see if I can do something. This is why I wanted to turn my made in the 80s so you could see it better. and for the picture. But I'm going to try to turn my lighting down, like I said, here in just a second. Just wanted to give you a look first. So let me see if I can get that, see if that'll work. Oh no, that's probably not working. Let me get, you can see some pink when I turn certain areas. It's going to give me a hard time. It's not going to let you see it good on here. It's really pretty. And again, it would be really pretty over a dark base. I will try to get a better, get a picture for you to see it in the way I see it. I do apologize. And I do apologize for my emotional tidbit earlier. And I'll clean up better in a bit. So it's my Made in the 80s birthday nails with my girl Rainbow Bright, my little pony, strawberry shortcake, and my pink Care Bear that I had to change to the hearts, but that's okay. So they're fun and I like them. So I do greatly appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed, even though I know I'm sorry, friends, all the things, but I do appreciate it. And I'll list any Maniology products I did use in the description box. And until the next one, have a blessed day. Bye.